Hi guys, my name is Salvaggio. I'm here to talk to you today about being a vegetarian and what our meat industry is actually like. And I know for a lot of people, eating meat is very natural from the time that you can take solid foods, you're eating meat, and most of our friends and family will be eating meat for the duration of our lives. And I think that the mistake that a lot of vegetarians make in trying to convince people to go vegetarian is that they think they can convince you, but only you can do that. So what I'm hoping to do today is at least get you to think about it. So I'd like to start off with how meat affects the body and our meat consumption in the US. So the FDA recommended intake of meat a day is 6 ounces for men and 4.4 for women. And on average, the American eats about 12 ounces a day. So you're having an extra serving a day, which, what does that amount up to in your life? So over meat consumption and over protein consumption can result in kidney stones, lethargy, and in the long term, you have a greatly increased risk of cancer-related death and heart disease-related death. It's hard to balance our meat consumption because we're constantly given these visual cues and these advertisements that tell you to eat meat over and over and over again. So I think that that's also contributes to our over meat consumption, and in the long run, it's harmful to your body. And going vegetarian, vegetarians do have statistically 4 to 6 years longer lifespan than the average meat eater. And beyond the effects of eating meat on your body, the way our meat is processed and the way farm animals are treated is, while meat eating seems natural, what happens to these animals isn't natural at all. And it's not hard to find videos on farm animal abuse, and that's really frightening that it's so accessible to find what happens to these animals. A group called Mercy for Animals published a video in the early 2000s of the main Iowa provider to Kruger and Safeway. And they were showing the process of how veal is brought to slaughter. And calves they can't walk, so they're literally kicked to the slaughter room. And they have water thrown in their faces so that when they're electrically prodded, it hurts them more. And in this particular video, which I was going to show, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like if I have to sit through it, that you guys have to. In this particular video, an FDA representative was standing there while the farm worker was skinning the calf alive. The standard procedure is to slit the calf's throat, so it's already dead, it doesn't feel it. This is a very alive calf, and the sad thing is that's not uncommon. Also in the poultry and egg industry, chickens are put in small cages. They never see the light, they never see outside. They are to reach their slaughter weight at 6 weeks, and their skeletons have not grown. So most of these chickens can't walk, or they die prematurely from cardiac arrest or terrible skeletal deformities. Beyond that, the pork industry as well. Pigs are kept in cages not much bigger than their bodies. And from these cages, they develop open sores, which can really hurt the pig. And the sows, which are female pigs, are constantly birthing and breeding over and over again. So many of these sows die from uterine prolapse. And the piglets their tails are docked and they are castrated alive. Without anesthesia, so they can feel everything. And a lot of these times these castrations are botched and the animal dies prematurely because of this. Beyond that, with the effects on your body and how farm animals are treated, there are several benefits to being a vegetarian. One of them already being, as I mentioned, a prolonged lifespan. A few others among many are lower risk of lung and colorectal cancer due to a diet high in fruits, vegetables, and fiber. You have healthier skin and nails. Tofu, soy provides protein for all of these things. I think the most common thing that I hear people say is that after they switch to vegetarian, they feel lethargic, they have no energy. And that's because it does take some thought to your nutritional diet. You can't just survive on French fries and salads. It does take quite a bit of dietary planning. Do we have any questions? No? All right. Question there. So I'm going to show a video. This video isn't actually too bad compared to the other things that I found on the internet. So I'm just going to show you the